up, Jeff? Hello. What's up, man? I got the session. It will go live at 11:15.
Okay.
I did a little bit of test session. I knocked down about a second off my time. Not much, but I mean, I'm 125 now.
Okay, improvement. That's what conditions are we going to be in for the session?
Just normal, dry. Just because I want us to. The setup actually does feel a little bit more solid. Feels a little bit more set up for a 24-hour race instead of a 4-hour race. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, it literally has a higher wing angle.
Well, we'll see how it goes, right? I'm nervous about the rainy bits, but I think we'll be all right. Just got to keep it out of the wall and expect to spend some time in the pits. It's going to happen, right?
Right. Yeah. No. I think we'll do just all right. I'm thinking I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try to lay down a really good stint. Try to do one of my low instant point fucking runs. What time does green flag wave? You know? Let's see here.
So if it goes their usual, it's a 30-minute practice. And I don't know how long the qual session is because it's a fucking 8.5-minute single lap. So it might be like a 15 or 20-minute qual. That's actually a really good question. All right, looking at the official.
The race in game time. The race starts at 4:20 p.m.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
That's actually fucking pride. That's so actually really fun.
Is that Pacific Standard or?
That would be 4 p.m. in Germany, Nurb.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yes. So in that case.
So that means that there's roughly an hour and 7 minutes between the start of the session and the start of the race.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm sure that the sessions do skip forward a little bit in time in terms of what time they start up, if that makes sense.
No, so they have the session starting at 3:13 p.m. So that means at 3 p.m. my time anyways, like that's when the session starts. You already got to be registered. Registration opens 30 minutes or an hour before. And so once 3 p.m. hits, boom, session time starts. It's now 3:13 p.m. The practice session starts. Timer's ticking. Right, that practice session counts towards the simulator time. Then you transition into the qual. That time also counts. So we'll be qualling at like 3:45, 4 o'clock. Right, an hour of the track is being developed, and then the race, as you said, the green flag is going to be around 4:20. So that means that from 4:20 p.m. The sun's set. Let's look at the weather forecast. Fuck, I can't see it.
So, and once again, this is a simulator. So I mean, they could fucking make it rain during the night. But just looking at it, The only spot, and it's not even that high, the only spot I think that we might actually see some water droplets is after 8 a.m. game time. Because the 11 through 14%, obviously that's small, and with it being in the middle of the night, like, it's a sim once again, but iRacing likes to, you know, put forward realism, and in real life, if it fucking even drops a drop of water during the night, they red flag the fucking race, which makes perfect sense. It's a fucking Nurb, you know. I can imagine driving in spray in the night there. That'd be fucking hell.
Terrifying, yeah. That's really what gave me the bad taste, was driving at night with spray, and it was just it was impossible.
Right. But, yeah, like I said, around 8 a.m. looks like the biggest chance of rain. So, I mean, if we got a 1-2 hour pocket where it might be maybe, that's really easy to scheme you out of the car. So are you essentially free? Because Thomas, and I mean, this is what we wanted anyways, because we did want a fucking UK guy. Thomas will probably not, or said he's not going to be there for maybe the first 6 to 8 hours, because he's just going to operate as normal in terms of sleeping. So he said around, I think he said around maybe like midnight our time, or a little bit later, he should start popping in. And then he'll be good for the rest of the race. I'm mostly limited to the first 12 hours. I might be able to get more, or a mini stint in after that, but I'm going to try to get all my allotted time in that first 12 hours, which I think with 5 guys, I wonder what the split, because I know 6 guys is 4 hours.
So 5 guys is going to be 4 people are going to be doing 5 hours. 1 person's going to be doing 4.
Okay. And then I asked Dean just in case, and it looks like the rain is going to be in the later pocket of the race. Yeah. Dean said he would be absolutely available to be an emergency rain driver if it does happen to downpour. I don't foresee that. I mean,
I've got more practice in the rain around Nurb than he does at this point.
Right.
So I'm not worried about if it rains. If it rains, it rains. It is what it is.
Right.
It's just not going to be fun and enjoyable. It's going to be stressful and fucking frustrating, because that's how it is. So the goal is to cross the finish line. I want to put a car around this track for 24 hours and cross the damn finish line. And that's my mentality going into this.
So, and this is one thing I do want to tell you, because you weren't here for this conversation. Darby and Thomas were here just because we were all ended up in the VC after that league race last night. So first off, all our best results, which would be a P2 in the Le Mans, a P2 in a Daytona 6, a P2 in an Interlargo 6, and a P1 in an Interlargo 6. Every single one of those races had rain. The Le Mans, we crashed 4 times and had 16 minutes worth of damage through the entire race and finished P2 still. Like you said, yeah, there's going to be some bullshit that happens and all that other stuff. Obviously, goal is to limit that or have none, right?
Well, the big confidence booster for me was running for an hour and a half, 2 hours yesterday, and seeing and putting up like lap times that were only 20 seconds off a 5.5K driver, in the rain, in like full rain, not like just part of the track's wet. No, the whole track, right? So
right.
Doing that and getting that experience kind of, all right, well, it sucks. It's not, but it's not impossible, right? Whereas 2 days ago, I felt like this is fucking impossible. If it rains, we're fucked. That was like my thought process.
And I feel that. Obviously everybody feels a car different and stuff. But for me, the rain's never really bothered me like a lot of. I mean, I'm not like an elite rain racer, you know what I mean? But a lot of rain racing, and at the Nurb, the biggest thing is there's really no wet or dry line in the Nurb because it's two car widths. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I discovered that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you literally can't have a wet or dry line. So that for this race that takes out a massive part of practice because it's like my fucking, if it does rain, what I'm gonna do is, you know, obviously you can see the racing line. I am just going to try my best to keep two tires off of the racing line.
So I learned pretty quick that in the wet you stay a little further away from the curbs because of the puddling on the low ends. So it's like you're a half a car length away from all of the curbs for the majority of the apexes. So it's basically just stick to the middle of the track. Like that's your race line, is literally the middle of the track. So it's like you come to the apex, don't hit the apex on the inside, hit the apex in the middle of the track, and just but you're coming into the corner slower and you're exiting slower. That's just nature of the beast, right? Because your line's all fucked up now. But it keeps you out of those deep puddles and keeps you from hydroplaning. Because otherwise, you hit the brakes as normal and you're just gonna fucking keep going straight. Because it's, dude, the whole time, that whole hour and a half I was driving, it felt like I was driving on cold tires. That's just what it felt. So it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna drive this like I'm on a warm-up lap and I'm babying it the whole way, and it worked. That was like, okay, well, that was the approach that worked best for me. Of, okay, well, I just kind of gotta nurse it like it's got cold tires, because that's the way it feels.
Yeah, no, without a doubt, and I mean, this doesn't really help us because we're stuck to GTPs, or I mean GT3s, but the more downforce you have, like it's crazy as fuck, but I personally think that like the prototypes are easier to drive in the rain than the GT3s. Not that the GT3s are bad, but like you said, in that where you kind of feel like you're on cold tires, the extra downforce you get from the prototypes kind of covers that up. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. I'm going to change the baby's diaper.
All good, man.
The port of Liverpool on the yay boys. Oh, Maggie May, they're taking you away to slay the pond on Demon's cruel shore. Oh, you're off so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Now come here, all you sailors bold, and listen to me tell. I know you all will sadly pity me, for I was a ruddy fool in the port of Liverpool on the voyage when I first paid off from sea. I was paid off at the home for a voyage from Sierra Leone. £2.10 a month had been my pay. As I jingled in me 10, I was sadly taken in by a lady of the name of Maggie May. Oh,
Pirate Shanties from Windrose. Wonderful game. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it.
Oh, you're off so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise.
We'll get the excitement going here soon.
When I steered into her, no, I hadn't got a care. I was cruising up and down Old Cannon Place. She was dressed in a gown so fine, like a frigate on the line, and I being just a sailor man gave chase. Well, next morning when I awoke and I found that I was broke, I hadn't got a penny I could find. So
just do a little oval practice while we're waiting for Misha to get the session out. Anniversary gift arrives in 5 stops.
Maggie May, they've taken you away. Just slave upon Van Diemen's cruel
Crystal anniversary, 15 years.
Up so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Oh, you thieving Maggie May, you
it's at the end of the
robbed me
month,
of me
so, planning ahead.
when I slept with you last night ashore. it's guilty the jury found her of robbing a homeward bounder, and she'll never roll down Paradise Street no more. She was chained and sent away from Liverpool one day. The lads all cheered as she sailed down the bay. And every sailor lad, he only was too glad that they sent the old whore out to Botany Bay. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they've taken you away to slave upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you robbed so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Yay, boys! Call all hands to man the capstan. See the cable run down clear. Heave away and with the will, boys, for Tortuga.
Just running some practice while we're waiting for the session to get.
Joyful chorus in the watches of the night.
No, this is not the Nurb. Yes, that's what we're practicing.
When the grey dawn brings the lights, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home, dear land to thee. Up aloft amid the rigging blows the loud exulting gale, like a bird's white outstretched pinions spreads on high the swelling sail, and the wild winds cleft behind us seem to murmur as they flow. The hearts that wait you in the land to which you go, rolling home, rolling home, rolling
Car 3, just at the fastest lap, 48.396.
Ah, this one does have a fifth gear.
Cheer up, Jack. Bright smiles await you from the fairest of the fair, and her loving eyes will greet you with kind welcomes every
Go high.
rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home, dear land to thee.
Move up to the outside.
Car
somewhere.
3, just at the fastest lap, 47.966.
John. For us to leave her, John, leave her. For us to leave her.
51.007.
Never gonna catch those guys up in front of me. So I'm gonna lift. Actually, I'm gonna go to the pits and turn off the waistline.
For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We'd be better off in a nice clean jail. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, with all night in and plenty of ale. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. It's growl ye may and go ye must. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It matters not whether last or first, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. All at once, way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. What will we do? The sailor
What will we do with the drunken We say, what will they do with the drunken sailor night in the morning?
Blue car ahead. Go low. Go high. Car 12. Just set the fastest lap. 47.835.
I'm hanging on. Oh, we're close. Oh, I'm gonna have a run from all the way back.
.095. You just hit the fastest lap. Inside. Inside. Still inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
That should be that funny.
Sorry, I'm running a practice around ovals. You said the session's up, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me pull out of here and then I'll get up in there.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. You've got the black flag. We're caught at speeding on pit road. They're going to hold you for a while.
You're fine,
Release
dude.
the black flag or you'll be disqualified.
Scared the shit out of me.
I was leaving the session and I was like, I'll just go through the pits and totally realized I was in the collision zone. I'm
guess
sorry,
I'll be-
dude. That was my bad.
I'm
Yeah,
scared
that's
too.
fine. I'll wear 'em.
Oh yeah, that was just like yeah, then my fucking wheel broke my fucking arm.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good luck.
And with this flash packet, I
Almost
spent
broke some
me
dude's
half
arm.
day.
Full speed. I was like, I'll pull it off into the pits. I wonder what happens if I could just, how fast I could go through the pits here. So I'm doing like race speed through the pits. I'm driving through the collision zone. Like I should have gone to the inside. And I was like, I can go right through this guy, not even thinking. And I just nailed him doing like a buck
Oh,
50.
yeah.
And I scared the living shit out of him because I apologized immediately. Like, dude, I'm so sorry. I thought I was out of the collision zone. I'm so stupid of me. He was like, I'm all right. He scared the shit out of me. I almost broke my arm.
Holy shit.
Apologized and like I'm dipped. I was like, I'm out. Don't want to hurt no one. All right.
I really hope that Darby can make it to this session.
He said he was going to make it, yeah?
Yes, he did.
Oh, nice. All right.
I just know he's probably the least practiced out of all of us.
Just want to get a good session or two. Oh, you didn't set the so
Did I fuck up?
no, you're good. I set a license restriction and a minimum I rating of 1,000. Because I don't want.
I got you.
Because I had a dude join a session. I swear to God, had a 280 I rating, and I was like, "What the fuck? How do you have a 280 road I rating? Like that?
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm bad. Like I've gotten down to like 5 or 600. But it's like all you got to do is finish a race at that point, and you're going to get points.
Right.
Running bottom split as I have in the past. You just got to finish the race, keep it clean, and you'll be fine, right? And that's how you get out of those lower splits. And anyways. So ever since I saw that, I always set a minimum of 1,000, and then I set the license to I think C class, like low, like
Right.
1.0 C class. Because it's like, so you don't know who this guy Joey Schaefer
babe.
is. He's a rookie license, no I rating, so he could come in here and just be a complete troll. But fortunately,
Right.
I mean, you're the fucking admin of the session. That's just a quick boot.
I also gave you and Darby admin controls
Perfect.
too.
So if they're, if they're an issue, then we'll pull over and just, right click their name and kick them from session. I've had to do
I
that before.
definitely should have probably considered the license restriction. The iRating one, I do understand, but there is, as you've seen in fucking special events, some fucking what was it? What was that one car when we ended up fucking catching back up to P1 at Sebring? Wasn't it like a 2000 with a 200 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, something crazy, dude.
Oh, there's a new setup, yeah.
Yes.
Do you wanna post it in the setups?
Yes, after I can get the car
Thank you.
stopped because I
No
went
worries.
to grab.
I mean, really, what this is probably some dude's fucking alt account, and he's some 7K iRating driver, and he's just
So I saw something on Reddit that and it'd be cool if it would happen to us. I saw a fucking a post on Reddit that somebody hosted a Nurb practice. Oscar Piastri came in, set a single lap that blasted the field, and then proceeded to log off.
I swear I've been in a session with Kimi Antonelli, but there's no way to know if that was actually him or not, because I've seen like 17, it's like Kimi Antonelli number 7.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, it could have been him. I'm sure that I have been in sessions with other like actual professional drivers, and I just don't know who they are.
So I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I'm going to guess that even if, like, let's say there was a Kimi Antonelli beforehand, I would guess, at least if I was iRacing, I would give the official drivers the actual official, like, if Oscar Piastri came in and he was Oscar Piastri number 3, like,
Yeah.
once he became the Oscar Piastri, it's like, sorry guys, you're getting bumped out,
Right.
And I have no idea if that's how they do it.
It was a draft masters, and it was a practice session before like the actual race, right? And
Yeah.
somebody else had called him out, and they're like, "Oh, Kimi Antonelli, dude, good luck, man. I'm rooting for you." And he didn't respond over voice chat. He just stayed quiet. But it was just like I looked, and I
Well,
was like, "No shit, Kimi Antonelli."
Do you want to know a little tidbit about Kimi Antonelli?
Sure, you got that.
he-
You got that setup going, yeah.
Yes, I'm sitting in it right now, my friend. There we go. Kimi Antonelli's been banned from voice chat since he's been 13 years old, and I've been dying to figure out what he fucking said. And that's factual. He's actually banned from voice chat. I really, 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 really want to fucking figure out what he said. Like, I hope that somebody, and I hope it don't affect his career. I want to say that first off, because I think I definitely hate that when, something from when athlete or anybody was a kid and they try to hold that against them. It's like, come on, they're a kid. I've said dumb
He was,
fucking
he
shit
was
when I was
13, and
Yeah,
he was
you know.
Mario Kart Online or some bullshit like that.
Right. But with that said, it had to be vile for him to get a perma voice ban. And I just want to know.
I have been the recipient of a 1 week ban from iRacing, followed up with an additional 1 week of voice chat restriction. And I don't remember exactly what I had said, but it was during ovals, and I something to the tune of like, "You're a stupid fucking retarded person. Like, why would you do that?"
Right.
So I'm paraphrasing here, but apparently it's like that was enough.
And actually, that is actually enough. Like, I do, because Eduardo, he got crashed out by somebody, and he had an outburst, and it was actually like very close to reportable. But iRacing their response to the fucking the incident in summary was essentially, dude was trash, but you can't be acting like that on chat. Like, they literally called him out and said, like, what old boy did was definitely egregious, but the way you acted on voice chat kind of fucking cancels that out. And he even sent the fucking screenshot of the email, and like, we were like, that's wild that iRacing basically admitted old boy was trash, but also fucking said, like, dude, you were wild. And
Yeah, I realized that I had absolutely, said too much and all that other fun stuff. So it's like, now I just don't even, I try to really not even queue up and voice chat.
I had an outburst earlier this week, Monday night, but the guy immediately, like, it was ovals at Charlotte, which there's a reason that in real life they don't race at Charlotte, because those cars, without the draft, no draft involved, dog, were hitting 219. No business being on that track, right? So, race starts, immediate caution, restart, another pretty immediate caution, and like, everybody's slowing down, and then out of nowhere, the guy in front of me just loses it, smashes into the inside wall, and this is while everybody's slowing up for the caution, and then slides up and takes me the fuck out. And I outburst like a motherfucker, bro. And then he's like, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I hit the apron. I just, like, he was so sincere, and I just was like, I'm sorry for my outburst. I was like, I'm sorry for my outburst. I apologize.
That's about all you can do. Who was that joined?
That is me.
Hey.
You guys got a practice lobby open?
Yep.
Yes, and I got the Nurb24 set up.
Well,
The actual 24 setup in the setups channel.
Sweet. I am about to join.
Where are you
right
at,
now.
Jeff? Are you on track yet?
Yes, I'm just transitioning off the GT track onto the Nurb.
Once I jump in, and I can wait for you guys to finish a lap or something. But is it cool if I follow you guys around for a lap or two?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm gonna fucking best learn what I'm doing. Because like,
they parked up.
there's still some parts where I'm trying to figure out if I need to brake or not.
Yeah. So because Jeff's matriculating right now, and by the time you get logged in and get that setup in, I'll just wait in the pits, and I think we should be able to time this all out. Because he's got probably about 6 minutes left on his lap, I would assume.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'll be on in a couple. I'll chill for a second.
I'd say probably like, I don't see the timer because this is my out lap. Probably closer to 7. I just hit the first high speed section.
Cool. And I can always go out there and fucking run a lap and then. Run a lap. I mean, run
I'm
the
totally
Grand Prix
okay with
section
just
and
pulling back to
reset.
the pits. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
okay.
But also, like I said, if it means I need to go through the Grand Prix section again, good. I probably need it.
Yeah.
That whole section is so like.
It's funny, that section, I'm just rocking in that section.
Yeah, that one I'm off. All right, Kat. Thank you.
Gotta stay off the curbs. Curbs are lava around here.
See, apparently BMW is the best car. They're saying.
I've seen a lot of, because I follow several setup things on
varying.
Instagram, and I know my BMW is usually the most consistent car in terms of, like, I've seen a couple of the setup fucking channels like have cars be faster than the BMW, but still have the BMW checked as a preferred car. I just don't think you can beat the stability. I just really think that's what it is you just can't beat the fucking stability.
Yeah, I agree.
No damage. Car looks clean.
I almost loaded in with with the M2 or whatever instead. That was close.
That would have been crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get the new setup too.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's in the setup channel.
Setups.
So, I'm not quite sure, but I think that the BOP slightly reduced the tank, because sitting in the pit lane right now, it's saying I have exactly 8 laps, where I feel like I had over 8 before, but I could be wrong. I could be tripping.
Yeah, before it was like 8.4.
And I haven't fucking even looked at the BOP, to be honest, because I don't care, because I just know this is going to be the best car for us. So, do any of you have an idea how the car got hit?
No, I
benefited?
haven't seen
Yeah.
the numbers yet.
Yeah, I haven't even given a fuck, like I said, because I know that this is going to be the car that we picked. So,
Yeah, we're running this one regardless. So.
yeah, right. So, I mean, fuck, if it was, I looked at the setup channels and that bitch was 10 seconds off, we were still running it. It's just really, it's really crazy how just so much more planted the car is. It just like, it doesn't even feel like it's in the same class, as crazy as that sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the whole reason why I bought basically all of the GT BMW cars, was because of how stable it felt.
Yeah, right. Because did you practice any other car on the Nurb, Jeff, or just the Porsche?
Porsche, BMW, Lamborghini.
So how did you feel about the Lamborghini? Was it unstable as well?
Not nearly as unstable as it was in as the Porsche, because the Porsche, I would get thrown around at that one high-speed corner every time.
Yeah.
Lambo, I could lift a little bit going up that hill, and it wasn't an issue, but I would still have some parts that it was just like you touch the curbing and you're fucked. But I mean, that's kind of par for the course for every car.
Right.
And with the Porsche's engine being in the back, it was a lot more difficult. I don't think I ran the Corvette around.
So you know, it's very interesting. And I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. And I was like, I studied it to see. You can tell which curbs you can. But P1 Doc has been dropping like little. You've probably seen it, like
They say you come
little
to court.
shorts.
You'll
Though I
have
think
to
I've
slow
sent
down
them like
and
the
give
little
up the time
tips,
game.
like, you know, here's this section. Here's how you get through. You know what I mean? Dude, those pro drivers are smashing the absolute living shit out of the curbs.
That's I saw too.
Smashing the shit out of the curbs. But I started like really looking. You can tell the curbs you can smash on, because since you've seen the videos, Darby, it's the ones that have the little like white.
It's really hard to
like
focus
the
with
top
this
of it
much
has the.
talking going
It's
on.
not. You know what I mean? Like the curb
It's,
extends to the top. It's not just like a sausage curb that drops off, that drops you into the grass.
Yeah.
You can actually distinctly tell when you're going around them, and I was like, damn. Like, I started hitting a couple, like a lot of the out curbs in the fast section. You can actually smash those, Jeff. And I was like, but I think it's one of those situations where you have to commit.
My
to the
fucking
smash.
cousin just joined.
Your who did? Oh, that's crazy.
Not really my cousin. I'm just saying.
I know,
it's
but
very
like
rare
how-
to see a Jorgensen
Yeah.
spelled the same, because usually you see it S-O-N.
Oh, what the hell?
Have you ever seen that before in iracing?
Hello, cousin. I mean, there's a professional, like, NASCAR driver, Jensen Jorgensen. I get mistaken for him all the time because my first name's Jeffrey, and so people just kind of shortcut the J. They're like, "Are you
Right.
a pro driver?" So I looked him up, and it was like, you know, he's not like he doesn't won like a whole bunch of races or nothing. But it's
Right.
like, okay, but he's still a professional driver, right? So he's got some fans out there.
Yeah.
And then there's the Jorgensen line of tools, woodworking tools. like clamps and wood saws and what have you. I actually own their Japanese pole saw, but just because it's got the name on it, you know.
Yeah.
But no relation. My dad was the dentist of Jorgensen. Jorgensen Dental, and then he bought a practice that was like Advanced Dental Concepts, and that was kind of that.
Darby is here.
Yep.
Jeff, do you want to pit up and we can go all go out together? Oh, that was you, Jeff, behind me?
Yep.
Okay, so
technically I'm still loading in, and I still gotta put the setup on, so I'll be like a minute.
Okay. I thought that was Darby behind me. No, because you got the fucking hentai card.
Oh, well, I changed it, but yeah, I pretty much just have another one now. So
he's like different hentai.
Yeah, we changed it up a little bit. Man, I'm still pissed about fucking the NASCAR race with the fucking number 7.
Bro, I've been sending that to so many fucking people, dude. Dude, it was so funny because I sent it to one of my buddies and I told him, I was like, dude, like we have a commentator who is like the Alex Jax. Like I was like, you'd think it's Alex Jax on a fucking burner account.
Let's take a quick piss beer back.
Yes, sir. And I because at the start of that fucking restart, he said, who wants the cash more? Who's willing to put the foot to the floor? Like, just dropped a bar. I'm like, what the fuck? And I sent it to my buddy. I was like, dude, like, what is it with British people and just dropping bars while commentating? He's like, he responded and he said, I think it's a secret superpower for inventing English.
That's fucking funny.
But yeah, no, bro. I actually fucking I had to send you the clip because I clipped like the clip link to fucking read those last 2 or 3 laps. Was it technically a overtime?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't? Okay.
No, that was proper last lap.
Okay. Because that ticker did fuck up a little bit. But yeah, dude, honestly, bro, I think the 7 fucked up by not coming up with you, bro.
Yeah.
That, because the fucking bump he gave you was menacing. Like, I think you guys would have taken that bump right past those 2 guys. And
I think
because I even called it in the commentary. He just came in and smashed your rear end, and I was like, a fucking huge. Like I thought that was it. And then you pull out, and he just is like, oh, thanks for the podium, buddy. I was like,
man.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I think what made me most mad about that was the fact that so I don't know if you guys can hear us when we're talking.
No,
like,
I'm muted again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So since the halfway, so pretty much once I got my lap back, after that entire time, I kept telling him, because he was in the lead and I was in second for a good chunk of time, and I kept telling him, hey, just stay in front of me. I'm not gonna pass you. You take first. I'll push you. You can get second all day. Like, don't worry about it. I'll push you all race. So for him to tell me to go higher and then leave me out, I was like, you fucker, I was helping you all fucking race. I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah, no, bro, because I even sent it. He fucked himself and just got P2 out of it, because when he hit that shot, you already had a run, you already had momentum, and he smashed your ass in, dog. And at that point, I was like, okay, like they're about to get this run right back, and then nope. He just literally slid into the spot that you fucking slid out of.
Crazy shit, man.
But the fact is, what I don't know if he realizes, he immediately fucking took your spot, which means if he would have pulled up with you, you guys would have kept running.
Oh yeah. We would have been good. We would have been all good, man. But whatever, that's racing.
Yeah, no, you were actually kind of the fucking topic of the whole race, dog. Damn near.
Yeah.
At least the last fucking half of it, because you know, you were really strong there.
Yeah, no,
We didn't see
was
the
loving it.
spin. We didn't see the fucking spin. That not for you, but I guess you said somebody spun in front of you and knocked you out of the draft.
Yeah, it was a fucking lap car, which sucks
We didn't even
more.
see it. We didn't even know. So we were just like, flabbergasted, and we were talking. We were like, how the fuck was Darby? Like, we were like, he was P2 consistently, just pushing, blah blah blah. And then, you know, you look so strong too in that fucking restart, bro.
Oh, I know. Oh my god, I know.
Even Thomas, you know, called it out. He's like, and Darby's back. You know, he was talking about how we were talking about you all night, like the car fucking panned for greatness or whatever. And then yeah, you got fucked, dog, at the end, dude. Just so disappointing.
It happens. I mean, that's racing. Like I said, fucking. I'll just know next time. You know, I ain't fucking trusting anybody. I'll let them make the first move, because like. I mean, that's the thing, like I told you before, man, I was like, I told Eduardo, like, if I get fucked over at the end of the race, it's on him, because I could have a teammate up there instead. That motherfucker.
You loaded in?
Yeah, I'm just pretty much just, like, fucking around. I'm going through the Grand Prix section.
Oh wait, you're
okay, you're
already
back?
on track? Yeah, no.
I'll come back.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'll
come back.
reset. I didn't know jumping back. I'll reset.
I didn't even know you were on the track. That's funny as fuck.
Oh yeah.
We had no idea. I didn't even see you pull out.
Yeah, we're just sitting here, sitting here getting all antsy in the pits.
Yeah,
here.
burning out.
Oh,
that's funny as
funny.
fuck. Let us know when you're back in and we'll pull
back.
out. All right. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck. You still hanging on with this, Darby?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that we weren't taking off on you or anything. That's gonna be I keep getting off. I didn't get it there, but I keep getting off tracks on that first part of the chicane.
I just did exactly that.
I just take too much of it.
It doesn't feel like it though. It really doesn't.
So like you saw how that curb had a top. Those are the curbs you can smash, Jeff.
Yeah,
I
1X
don't know.
there.
You actually got a 1X there?
Yep. Got it when I came off the curb.
Did he touch grass?
I think I might have, but I mean, unclear.
Yeah, later I'm gonna grab food too, and I'm just gonna watch one of y'all's in car and see exactly what gears are in certain spots too.
Yeah,
Because I lost a fuck ton of time back there.
Yeah, I've learned very rarely in this section do you even go to second. I found that third is kind of that. Ooh, sorry, Jeff. Third is kind of that sweet spot of not being too slow, but giving you enough rotation.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like some of the curbs, if I go second, I'm just a little bit too slow.
Yeah.
We both did the same thing.
Yeah, a little too much speed through there.
Yeah, that spot gives me a little bit of trouble. This curve, I'm starting to fucking remember it now, but this curve catches me sleeping sometimes. Oh, too much speed. Oh, this is our out lap anyway, so it don't really matter.
Shit. Yeah, in that spot where you lift on that high speed area, fucking my back left barely touched that curb and just fucking flew me around.
You just gotta figure out which curbs are lava.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm out of draft. Had a bad exit on that one.
Did you?
Yeah, you're pulling away.
Yeah, I'm a whole 20 fucking seconds behind you guys right now. God damn.
I'm gonna. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna lift because we're coming up on the final. Actually, yeah, we can lift right here and stop before this timed lap.
Appreciate it.
Is there anybody else in between us? No.
No.
Darby's in this car. Okay.
And there's tons of space behind me. We're good.
Okay, we're gonna wait for you to actually get up on us. Give you a good chance to.
We're stopped just ahead of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys around this bend?
We're right in
Yeah.
front of you.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yep. Yes. We
All
are.
right.
All right, let's do it.
First time lap.
Yep. And I'm gonna drive it like it's the time lapse. So
Please do.
yes, sir. Oh no!
Oh shit.
Hold up.
Did not get lost of control. We're good. I'll catch up maybe.
That's funny. That's funny.
No X.
This is gonna be a terrible lap for me, anyways. I'm just gonna back off because I already fucked up on the corner. I didn't get off track, but we'll just close the pack up one more time. Where are you at, Darby?
Slow car ahead.
Darby?
I'm back now, I guess. Nope. I guess I'm not. God.
Pack it, boss.
Car right.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened.
Stay on the left.
That's really annoying.
Clear on the right.
Well, time to quit out, join back in, and do my out lap again, I guess. Damn.
Car on your left. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear on the right.
What, babe? What? I mean, I just crashed into the wall, but what? What? You were waving at me, what? Let me just get one good lap, all right?
got an off track. Oh, that looks like a spam message to me. Sorry, but you are a bot. You're inviting me to a Discord where you're trying to sell me a product that I'm not interested in. Thanks. Bye. Have a wonderful time. You take these streams to the next level, man. Fucking yeah, man. Get out of here.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Fucking close to that gap, Misha.
I'm flying. I'm trying. Gotta pass this dumb fuck though. We'll see. Oh, he's lifting hard, bro.
I know. Yeah, I had issues getting around him too.
I just floored it around him, and oh my god, Jeff, I just floored it around him in that section. Holy shit. I mean, I know there's no damage, but fuck, that was crazy.
I'm gonna fucking go buy another Ethernet cord tomorrow.
44.
So
do it.
the fucking internet keeps fucking dropping, and I don't know what's happening because it's not dropping on my phone. So it's the Ethernet. It's not the Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna go do that tomorrow. This is driving me insane. And obviously, we don't need the fucking car being reset on a 16-mile track.
That
Yeah.
would be a bad day, yeah.
Yeah.
Had a mistake, they're gonna catch up.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. on your left. Clear. You've got wheel damage. Car 5, just set the fastest lap. 16.178.
Fucking hell.
You're going the wrong way.
Fucking pinball machine, dude. When was the last time the router was reset?
Yesterday, I think. It wasn't even. It's not even. I think it's an Ethernet port issue, just because like the Wi-Fi didn't drop on any other device. It was only my PC, and that's connected to the Ethernet.
I mean, check Amazon, man. They might even have like deliver it in 3 hours type of situation.
Yeah, that's true. Check.
Because I think I got like Cat 7 or something like that for my router to PC connection. I don't remember.
Gotcha. Oh my god.
Dude, I fucking... It's like my first lap is usually pretty good, and everything after that just starts falling apart. And it's just my confidence starts crumbling every lap after lap.
That's where I'm at right now. Fucking confidence is fucking shot.
Well, then I get flustered and frustrated, then it just gets exasperated, right? Or exasperated. Yeah. Fucking words are hard.
Yeah.
That was weird.
See if I can't delete this message.
How fucking off pace this lap's gonna be.
53.725.
Or how slow it is.
I just want to put up a lap that counts. That's it. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Anytime.
Okay. What a good lap down.
You got a slow car on the left.
Dude. Are you serious, man? Oh my god. Well, there goes any chance of having a clean lap. Fucking
What
asshole,
happened?
asshole got off track and then just merged right back into me.
Jesus.
Like in a slow section too. Like he did not need to do that. That's so fucking annoying. It's just annoying because it's gonna take me 10 more minutes to fucking be able to put another lap down. For it to count.
You gotta love Nurb, right?
Yeah.
The green hell, because you'll have a green lap until you fucking hit hell.
Yep.
I don't know if this lap will count, we'll see. So far so good, maybe.
56.318. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
God damn it. I hate the stupid little 1Xs that just like you swing ever so slightly wide.
Yeah.
focus is not where it needs to be. Opportunities like these don't come around often, man. Shit! Ah! My 3D print's done. I look over my shoulder at my printer.
Pitboxing 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I'll pull the print off my 3D printer real quick.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Move it, move it.
Yeah. มาดาวต่อ
Have a brownie.
It's delicious.
Another 30 seconds, see the print.
Like 2 more days of printing. Get this project done. They're like 13 to like 18-hour prints each. And I'm printing them with 100% infill. So they're all solid plastic. 'Cause I'm using them in a press.
Daniel, why are you backing up in the track after you've already done damage to your car? Just reset, man. Don't see the back up into me.
Well, this session actually doesn't have damage, so he doesn't even need to reset.
No damage wasn't on, but he's backing up in the middle of the track when his relative's showing him coming.
Oh, no question. That's silly.
Fuck. Slightest little track limits there. Maybe not the slightest, but
Geez, you're all over the place, Daniel. Maybe you should try a different track.
it's a Porsche Cup car, right?
What?
Are those in here Porsche Cup?
Yeah, those are Porsche Cup. Yes.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was supposed to make sure I wasn't getting gapped by a fucking GT4 or something.
GT3 should be the fastest car on the track.
Yeah.
Well, shit. No damage. God damn it. I made dark
Oh my
chocolate
God.
brownies today from scratch. My wife is very happy.
Oh my fucking god! I just put in a burner.
Hell yeah.
822. 17 incidents on that stamp, but obviously I was pushing a lot harder than I would. But the good thing is now I know that I can taper some off and I can be anywhere in the 220s.
I'm at literally twice the incidence. I'm at 35. And I've also been trying to push every lap, even the out laps.
Well, I put down a clean lap. It's not fast, but at least it was a clean one. It recorded. Take it.
It's an accomplishment in and amongst itself.
Yeah, fucking for real. It's just proves how brutal this track is. It's like, I couldn't ask for more from this car. It is fucking driving perfectly. It's just the track. That's all it is.
It is a
This thing
very
is
brutal track.
Yeah.
There is a reason they call it the Green Hell.
Yeah. I can't imagine. I mean, shit, I've seen it before. I guess I can't imagine just the amount of mechanical issues these cars have running this fucking thing for so long. It seriously is just a feat to keep this thing running. Because the mechanical demand for any 24-hour race is fucking crazy. For a track like this, I just...
Yeah, fucking Bro, but have you seen like the videos of them changing fucking brakes and rotors in like a minute flat?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's crazy. I watched it last year, a big chunk of it. Yeah, it's insane.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh my god. Well, the good news is I just
Christian,
know
did
going
we
into
touch
this
there? I'm
race-
sorry if we did. I tried to get past you cleanly, my bud.
You about to say something, Jim?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say
All
like
good,
going
man.
into this race, I just know that it's
This
gonna
is
be
a real tough track to get around people.
I don't know, man. It
No, it's
truly
fun.
is gonna be a survival race because
Right.
this is brutal. Like, not only is obviously, trying not to damage your own car crazy, trying to race the people around you is crazy, and then trying to avoid people who have wrecked is crazy.
Yeah, right.
Because there's nowhere to go. In a lot of these sections, if somebody wrecks, they're blocking half the track no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Car goes sideways, that's a fucking one-lane road.
Yeah.
I just ran up on that one dude. I had to apologize because I caught up to him, and in the high speed section, we're not like fast to them. We're only just slightly faster.
Yeah.
And so it's like I was gaining on him in the high speed, and eventually it's like I got to a point where it's like, okay, I need to get around him. And it's the high speed that has the where you got to lift, and then anyway, so we're going up that, and I get around him, and it's just like I feel like I gave him enough room, but I didn't get a 4X, but he ended up losing it somehow. I don't know. So I felt bad. I apologize. And I'm just I'm off of this fucking track, man. God damn it. It's a good thing there's no damage.
I know.
After the second place.
Well, you guys, if you're watching this, can probably guesstimate how the Nurb24 is going to go. The answer is not good. Flat Out Racing 2, rookie driver, 1350 I rating, so fresh account, 8 minute 15 second lap. that's a 5K rating I'd drive a bad.
Yeah, definitely. Made an account for this race. It's kind of fucked.
Yup.
59.895.
God damn it. Well, the good news is we're going to get 250 incident points to, you know, not, you know, before we get disqualified. The bad news is that's 11 an hour. Or actually, it's like 10.2.
That's wow. All right.
That's like 1 or 2 a lap at best.
Yeah. That's wow.
So the goal is to bank as many clean laps as we can.
Yep.
Try to rely on the other teams getting DQ'd out.
And they will.
I'm sure that we're going to see half the field get DQ'd out. We might only see 30 people finish the race.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
going to be a big topic after this race, honestly. Because yeah, that's going to happen. And there are going to be people getting DQ'd after racing for 23 hours.
That's what I don't want to happen. That will be more frustrating than if we get DQ'd like in the first hour or two, right? Like I would hate to put that much work, effort, and energy into this just to get DQ'd by the end of it.
I'm not even kidding. If it were to come to that point where we're 4 away with like an hour left, we just park the fucking thing. I think, I don't know, man. I would be so pissed. I'd be so annoyed. Not even mad at anybody, just fucking annoyed that, you know, 23 hours wasted pretty much.
That is a concern. See, like, here's a rookie driver, 2.1 safety rating, 900 I rating. Bro can't even keep it on the track.
Yeah, that makes me even more so than before, like, just believe that we...
Well, the session, you have to be at least a C license, I think.
Yeah. But this is just purely going to be fucking survival at this point.
Yeah.
Because that's even more so, because now it's like we don't even have to worry. Not even worrying about damage, worrying about just off tracks. Just by itself. Not
Well,
even
like,
including spins or contact.
honestly,
or whatever.
the nice thing about damage and sitting in the pits is, you know, if you got 15 minutes in the pits, that's 15 minutes you're not collecting damage and off tracks.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I fucking used to use this track to farm safety rating. I don't know what happened. Like I'm pushing, I guess. I think that's the biggest difference. Is like I'm actually trying to go fast. Whereas you can Sunday drive this track easy all day, but you're gonna be slow as dog shit.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
I'm 20 seconds off pace pushing, but when I'm Sunday driving this bitch, like it's like a minute behind, you know?
Yeah.
A lap.
Yeah.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
Yeah, even like this lap, I thought I was gonna have 2 clean laps in a row, and I got 1 off track near the end.
I mean, fortunately for me anyways, now most of my incidents are you know, oh, here's just a little off track, maybe a little wide, but it's not race ending, you know? It's like,
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm experiencing.
in my previous practice sessions, it would be a 2x contact with damage, you know, and there would be a half dozen of those a lap.
Yeah.
But again, you know, it's like the mentality is like, I'm trying to go fast, I'm trying to push. And, you know, I push now and I learn, okay, well, hey, this is where I can and I can't, you know, push and et cetera, et cetera. This is my learning process anyways.
Yeah.
Left side. Stay on the right. Keep to the right.
I'm drag racing with a dude down the main straight.
Oh shit.
Keep to the right. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear. Car on your left.
Dude.
Clear on the left.
I hit that curve and went flying. You alright?
Ow, dude. What up?
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Check out that print real quick. Make sure it's going okay. That should go all night long.
Got another lap with just one little off track. So annoying. Oh my god. Cost me a little bit, but that's fine.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Oh my god, what a save. Holy fuck.
back. I'm sorry.
I'm judging.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. I had to take a quick bio break. I'm back.
Yep.
See, I see you coming around. A minute behind me. Can I roll a joint before you get to me?
Okay.
Done.
Nice.
Shit, only took me 30 seconds to roll that joint.
Got some practice, huh?
Like 8 a day for the last 15 years. Yeah.
There it is. Clean lap. That was a lot faster.
Hell
Probably
yeah.
still slow. Oh, I got low fuel. I'm not even gonna finish this lap.
Oh
Shit.
shit, I'll go back to the pits then.
Well, cool. I got a clean 834. I'll fucking take it. It's only
Hey,
gonna get
you know-
better.
you
'cause
know
I
what
know
that
where I'm
means?
fucking up.
Because
What?
my best was like 824, my average is like 830. I put up an 836 as my closest clean lap here. Misha is also in the same boat, like 820s. Average is like 825, 830s. So we're all kind of similar. Like we're all on the same pace here.
Yeah, and it's just taking repetition because there's a couple spots where I'm tapping on the brakes where I don't need to.
Sure.
I'm just like I'm getting scared and I'm trying to keep the car alive more than I am trying to get speed right now.
Yeah. No, I
Fuck, man.
I know that life.
Yeah, this is a brutal track. It is so much fun. I love it. It is a monster of a track.
It really is. I mean, it's good.
Oh, I was gonna say before I peel out, let me go back and look at that replay because there was one
Sure.
like crazy thing that happened. I wanted to check that.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. What were we saying?
I was just gonna say it's crazy, or it's a shame that a driver died on this. I think it was last week.
Yeah, last week.
I can't remember his
And
name off the top of my head, but I know he was like in his 60s, so he was an older dude. But
Yep.
still, it's I mean, going out doing what he loved for sure. You know, if
Yeah.
that's any consolation.
It was in a rough spot too. It was like probably one of the worst spots for it to happen.
I watched Jimmy
It's-
Broadbent's video. He was apparently he came up right on it at like right after it happened. He
Yeah.
was racing there, so that's and they held traffic there, so it was like he just kind of got to watch it all unfold.
Yep.
It's yeah, you know, it's kind of par for the well, I don't say par for the course. I say it comes with the territory, you know.
It does. It sure does.
You don't want to see anybody get hurt, you know. But spectacular accidents are going to happen at spectacular speeds.
Yeah.
I remember watching Roman Grosjean's crash and the fireball. Like I watched that shit live, bro, and
Yeah.
it was intense. And then when he crawled out of that shit like 15 seconds later, like oh my god,
Yeah.
it was just insane. Oh, and then who was it? I can't remember his name. He's the Chinese driver. What's his name?
For F1?
Yeah. Total brain fart. I can't remember his name.
It's like Zhao or something like that. I think. F1. Let me see.
Zhou. Yeah.
Zhou
Guan Yu. Yeah, Zhou Guan Yu.
Yeah.
There we go. Zhou
Yeah.
Guan Yu had a real bad wreck where he got pinned upside down against the railing. Like, he went
Jeez.
fucking airborne, bro, and walked away. Minor bumps, right?
That's
So-
insane.
So it's just cool to see, like, the safety has evolved in such a way that, like, you know, these spectacular crashes can happen and the drivers can walk away. You know, like, that, I think that's great. Because I love watching car crashes. I really do. I think it's cool. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. It's part of the reason why I like watching live police chases, because, you know, it's the ultimate race.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes you get rewarded with the bork bork getting the nom nom, and that's just the best. That's I fucking love it when a police dog. So
Yep.
I got to tell you a true
Bird
story.
missile.
So I can't remember exactly. I think it was 2009, 2010. I was drinking some beer, smoking some cigarettes in my apartment complex, and my unit was on top of the hill overlooking the parking lot. So I could see like 90% of the parking spots for my apartment complex. And me and my buddy are just lording about, you know, enjoying our evening. I think it was a Friday evening. Sun had already set. But anyways, we start seeing a flashlight kind of flicker a little bit. And at first we don't really pay too much attention, but eventually we start noticing that like this isn't like the security guard walking around, like somebody's scoping out cars. So I get on the
Yeah.
phone, I call 911, I give a visual description. It's a tall Hispanic dude. He's wearing a black and white leather jacket, and he's got tight jeans on. He's got a pen flashlight, a small flashlight, and he's looking through vehicles. And like while I was talking to the dispatcher, like he started kicking like this Toyota Tacoma, like kicking the door for no fight, like just flat kicking it, just over and over and over again. I don't know why. And then he disappeared from sight. And so I'm relaying all of this to the dispatcher. I moved down into the parking lot to see if I could see where he went, and he had gotten into his vehicle that he had down there on the street, I'm assuming, and drove it back into the parking lot and came to a different section of the parking lot where there was uphill parking that was kind of out of sight where I could see. So again, I'm relaying all of this to the dispatcher. I give them a description of what I'm wearing, like a hoodie with fucking plaid pajama bottoms, and I've got a beer and a cigarette in my hands. and so, but then I hear him get out of the car, and then I hear him fucking with another car. Like it sounded like he was trying to open up a door like a screwdriver. Like it sounded like a screwdriver on a surface. And that's when the police cruiser rolled up. And I wave at the dude. I hang up on the dispatcher. The cop, comes in. He's like, "What's up, brother?" And I was like, "Dude, you can hear him fucking with the car up this hill right here. It's like 50 feet away, and it was up like a parking level that was kind of uphill a little bit, right?"
Yeah.
So the cop gets out there. He pulls out his pistol, his flashlight, and then a police SUV comes in on that upper parking lot there, kind of the other direction. So now the dude's surrounded both sides. And so the cop, sees the guy, hits him with the flashlight, tells him to freeze, and then I hear the cop go, "I said freeze!" And that's when I see the police SUV open up the back door. It's a canine unit, this little blonde cop. And she was like, "Get him!" And I just watched this guy go at a dead sprint down that hill. So he's running as fast as he fucking can. He's a tall, lanky dude too. And I watched this police dog take like 3 bounds and then just jump. And this is like 15 feet in front of me. Like I'm kind of like looking up because I'm in the lower part of the parking lot, and this guy's running downhill at a dead sprint. And this dog is just above eye level, just flying through the air, grabs a hold of the back of this guy's neck and just latches on. And because it's a German Shepherd, like all of its weight, it swings around, and I watch this guy literally just get cartwheeled. Fucking glorious. They both go rolling, the dog and the dude, and the dog just never lets go, right? So they apprehend him. I give a statement. We walk over, check out the truck that he was kicking, and you can see like obvious footprints in the side of the truck. So they got him, right? But ever since I saw that, I was like, I want a German Shepherd. And then fast forward to like 2 years later, I finally got one, and that was Bailey, our German Shepherd. We had her for 14 and a half years.
Gotcha. Damn. Yeah, man, I fucking love watching a police chase with when they take out the fur missile to go get somebody, man. I love that shit. There's it's funny, he's like he does a lot of like NBA related content
Sure.
online, but he also like he has this thing where he just fucking loves police chases. So whenever one happens, like he always gets notified and starts streaming it immediately.
So I watch a dude called Smoke and Scan. That's one of them. And there's another one that's just live police chases. Those are the two YouTube channels that I've got. The only of like the 300 YouTube channels I'm subscribed to, I only have 2 fucking channels that will give me a notification, and it's those 2.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Dude, 10:15 at night, I'll get a notification. Dude, we're spoiled. Out here in Southern California, we have like 18 different news fucking channels with helicopters. So it's like whenever there's a chase that happens, like three news helicopters will get on it. And if one news station's like, all right, we're gonna pull off to the weather, those streaming channels, they'll just switch to the other helicopter.
No, I know. There's another like YouTuber that like I watch, and he always loves watching these too. Like he usually like does videos afterward. But like there's this one specific man, what channel is it? It's fucking ABC7 in LA.
Yeah.
They have a helicopter guy he's good at calling stuff out.
Fucking hilarious. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Yep. I love that stuff, man. I'm all about it.
Dude, it's funny. It's like I said, it's my guilty pleasure. I mean, if I usually in some of the other discords that I'm in, like there are channels that they made that, you know, anytime I come across the police chase, I'll link it in there, and then everyone gets a ping. And if people want to do like a live like watch party,
oh, that's hilarious. I love that. That's so funny.
There was a really good one a few years ago. A couple of dudes in a pickup truck. I mean, like, dude was like leaning out the window shooting an AK or an AR.
Oh, wow.
At the like it was brutal. It was only 15 minutes, but like it was like top 3 police chases that I gotta see.
Oh yeah, that sounds wild. Holy shit.
There was another one where a couple of black dudes got out of I don't remember what car it was. I think it was like a black Neon or whatever. But they get into a Tesla. Right, they like at gunpoint remove the driver out, get in, and then drive away. But they only get about 100 feet before the car disables. I'm assuming like the keys or whatever were on the driver.
Yeah.
And so like car fucking flashers start up, like so they get out and they foot bail, and then of course, you know, police swarm them, and they go running. One of them gets the dog, which was awesome. The other one holds up in his shed and then gets SWAT called out, and there was like a 3-hour standoff before he finally gave up.
Oh wow!
The worst is when it's like you see them run until they run out of gas, and then they give up like little bitches. It's like, man, fucking get up there and run. Don't stop now.
Yeah, come on, man, for real.
I want to see.
You're already invested so much. Like, let's go. Keep it up.
What I don't want to see though is them fucking running a stoplight and then hitting an innocent person or otherwise.
Oh yeah.
Like I want to see them T-bone a telephone pole, hurt themselves all day, let them fuck themselves up. But you know, unfortunately, like it can happen where because they're 100 miles per hour on surface streets through LA on a Friday afternoon. Like there's people, there's 30 million people that live in this area.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is like it's almost like a daily thing, especially in the summertime. I feel
it can be. Yeah, it can be. I mean, we had a good string of like 2 or 3 nights where we had chases.
That's wild.
There was one dude, I shit you not, he was this Hispanic guy, but he was wearing a blonde wig during the chase. So like they didn't know if he was a male or female, and like in some of the shots, like you could see like the toned arm, but he was kind of a slender guy. So it's like you didn't really know, but then you saw the shoulder length blonde hair, and you're like, that's got to be a chick, but it could also be a dude. You never know. Like there are dudes with blonde hair.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
This chase happened like within the week. Like it was very recent.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind.
But like he ends up like, and this guy is doing like 100 miles per hour on the freeways and on the surface streets, and he's going back and forth because like the thing with CHP is like once they get off the freeways, CHP oftentimes will be like, all right, hey, LAPD, it's your problem. You know, like we're not going to commit any units. We've got all of these freeways we need to worry about. Fucking homeboy's your problem now. But then if they get back on the freeway and they get back off, and you know, like then CHP's like, we're fucking committed. We're going to stop this guy. CHP is ruthless, man. Like they're the motherfuckers that'll straight pit maneuver you doing 50 miles per hour on surface streets. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
LAPD will set up a bunch of different, you know, spike strips and hope that you go down the their road basically, and it's pretty effective.
Yeah.
But they also all have the resources to basically drive you out of gas, and then, or you know, go into tracking because they've got abundance of helicopters, and all of the ghetto birds.
Yep.
You know, they'll just wait until you stop, and then they'll direct police units to your location, and then, you know, once you get out, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. 100%.
But the absolute best are the dudes who fucking foot bail and they let the bork get the nom nom. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's always a good fucking time.
I remember as a kid, my oldest brother, one of his buddies' dads trained police dogs.
Really?
Yeah, and so he got to go be the bad guy in the suit.
That's crazy.
and my dog trainer, the one I brought my dogs to, he also specializes in police dogs and protection dogs and what have you. We just did a basic obedience and introduction package with Gemini and Coda. Nothing, you know, nothing crazy. You sit, stay, heel, you know, come here, basic stuff, right? No protect or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So, but I gotta watch my brother get fucked up. Like, he was wearing the suit, right? The big padded suit. And the big reason why they want to use, like, you know, kind of third party people who aren't really in the circle around these dogs, because like my oldest brother worked for the post office, you know, like he would never interact with the police dog in any way, shape, or form, you know, unless he just was delivering down the wrong street at the wrong time. You know, so his buddy was like, hey, you're a good, you know, and my oldest brother's also like 6'5", he's a real tall dude, you know, so they wanted, you know, somebody could hold themselves and could young and spry. So I gotta go with them and watch him, you know, basically run out in the suit and kind of like throw his arm up to like offer up the arm, you know, but also like he's got like this just a bunch of empty plastic bottles bundled together with like a bell, and he's just slamming it, just making a bunch of noise, right? And just kind of like yelling at the dog, and not like hurting the dog, but like kind of poking it and antagonizing it, right?
Yep.
Anyways, it's cool training process, and what was really cool was my trainer I was telling you about. This guy has a Belgian Malinois named Crank, and he was showing me some of the things. He was like, yeah, if you want to carry on, and we can, you know, move on down and do some extra packages, and we can teach your dog kind of how to do this stuff. So you teach your dog how to guard a specific item. So he took his clipboard that he had and put it down on the ground and told his dog Crank to lay on it, and told him to guard it. And he was all like, don't go near that, because if you do, like, he'll warn you, and if you get too close, he will bite you. I was just like, that's insane. And he would, you know, that dog sat there for the 2.5 hour lesson while we're walking around, like nearby proximity, right? With our dogs, and didn't fucking move the entire time. It was insane.
That is insane. Jeez.
So that guy was, I don't want to say he was like a dog whisperer, but he, I had a former friend who had a pair of Alaskan Malamutes, and they were siblings. And as they got older, they developed sibling syndrome, where basically anytime they saw each other, they were at each other's throats. So my buddy had like 8 baby gates all throughout his house, and a whole thing where it was insane. So he looked for a while, and eventually came across this guy, and brought his dogs to this trainer. And I watched these dogs going from they can't be in the same room or nearby to inseparable over the course of like 10 weeks. It was pretty fucking crazy.
That is crazy. Jeez.
So I saw that happen, and I was like, well, I know my older dogs are on their way out, and when so we know we're going to be getting dogs in the near future. So we planned ahead with Gemini and Coda. And figured out, okay, well, here's who we're getting the dog from, and then when they reach 12 weeks, this is because we brought them home at 8 weeks. We started training at 12 weeks for both of them.
Gotcha.
Which is fucking awesome to have, like, this cute little adorable puppy who can sit, stay, heel, come, fucking lay down, all of it, man. And it's like, like, how old is he? Like, 14 weeks.
Yeah, like that is crazy. That's insane.
But it's just all about, like, kind of, there's a way to open a dialogue, man. Marking and correcting.
Yeah.
Marking with behavior you like. Yes, that's the mark, right? And then you give a reward, piece of cheese, or some love and praise.
Yeah.
And if it's a behavior you don't like, no, that's the mark. And then maybe a little rib poke, or that's about it. You're not hurting the dog, but just like a hate, a little discomfort.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's the basic dialogue right there, and you can just literally expand from that so much.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think a lot of people think it just takes, I don't know, an extreme amount of. I don't really know what to say. Like
effort and energy. It
is, but it's a lot of just.
But
consistency, I feel like.
It's not on the dog. It's not like, oh, this dog can't learn.
Exactly.
It's 100% on the people. It's how you present yourself as an individual. Are you a leader to them? And are you giving them command with authority, right? You have to have some command presence around them. Otherwise, they're going to look at you like, you're not the alpha. Get the fuck out of here. And you're going to have some issues.
Exactly.
Especially if it's like, I've seen like 90-pound women walking 100-pound dogs, and it's like
exactly.
But it's if you have some command presence and the ability to show this dog like, hey dude, like I'm the boss of you. You're not the boss of me.
Yeah.
Hey Darby.
What's up?
Pretty good time, dude. Not bad. Yeah. Not bad.
Pit
And that
boxing
was
A little
1,
faster than me.
right here.
A little quick.
And I had 3 laps, and I think it was 1 incident point between those 3. So
Hell yeah. Yeah, I started, I don't know, tonight that confidence I told you I wasn't going to have, I randomly got tonight. But I feel like that just seems to happen. Closer it gets to race day, what you got to lock in.
yeah, exactly.
Because, I mean, fuck, I was in the same boat. For me here, I ran almost a full tank, but I had to go eat dinner. I didn't even eat dinner. I just went, cooked up a steak real quick, a little ribeye, fucking mac and cheese.
Well, Darby and I were just talking, and I was pointing out that we're all relatively close in time. As far as like pushing, we're sitting at like 8:30s, 8:25s.
Right. Yeah, no, without a doubt, I think we're all in a pretty good time range, and you got to remember, every other team is going to have differences in their, pace. So,
yeah.
I mean, I hope that Dean is able to keep it clean because he's fast. I'm gonna have to have a.
He also doesn't have a lot of experience on this track, right? Because he just recently bought it.
Right. Yeah, and I'm gonna give him some just tips or just advice on how to handle multi-class, because that's what I'm mostly worried about. I'm mostly worried about him dealing with traffic, because usually what most guys do when they first start multi-class racing, they feel like they have to dive bomb the slower car, and it's like, all right, if you're not in okay, let's say you're coming up on the fucking, is the M2 in this race?
Yes,
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you come up to an M2, right, and you're 2 car distances away going into a corner. How quick do you think you'll pass him on the exit?
You're not.
You're gonna. Well, you pass him quick on the exit. You're just not gonna pass him on the fucking entrance. you're going to cause a wreck on the entrance. And that's where that maturity of multi-class racing comes in, is you don't always have to dive bomb a car. You can follow a slower car through a corner and you just take the fucking exit, you know? Like with the GTP, do what?
The difference in acceleration though isn't that great. I was discovering
the difference in acceleration between the M2 and the GT3.
Well, like I think it might have been the Porsche Cup or a P Cup car, but I came up on somebody, and I was catching up in the straights, no problem, but going through the corners, it wasn't like he was faster than me, but I was only just faster than him, and it wasn't until we got into the straightaway where it was like once we got up to speed, it's like, okay, there's the speed difference that I could see.
Yeah, and that will also, that's most likely going to be the case depending on the level of the Cup driver, because the Porsche Cup does technically have less horsepower and less downforce. But you know, if you know, you and me are racing against a 3K Porsche Cup driver, they're probably going to be faster than us regardless.
Yeah. Looking at the three people on the track behind us right now, they're all sub 1K drivers. I can't talk too much shit. I'm only 200 iRating away from that. I gotta go farm some iRating at the with the Mazda before the race. Get back up to like 1400.
Right.
Shit, I'm gonna grab something from my kitchen to eat real quick. If you guys want to roll out.
I had to head up to the gas station real quick too.
Oh, okay.
Fucking don't have no fucking wraps. I can't go to bed without smoking. Don't work for me.
Yeah, I buy a 50 pack of the 50 papers of the raw rolling papers from Amazon. It's like $45, right? So it's cheap when you buy it.
Yeah.
And then I buy the crutches, but they only come in a 20 pack of 50. So it's like I have to buy like 3 of them to, you know. But that's like 6 or 7 months worth of joints for me.
Yeah.
What are you buying at the gas station, Misha?
I usually just buy 2 packs of green sweet white owls at a time.
Okay. You got those Russian cream backwoods. You're like, what do we got?
Nah, dude. Here? See, this is the thing. This is my theory. This is my theory on it. If you're smoking actual good weed, you don't have to get those dumbass fucking flavors. Like when I was a fucking high schooler smoking fucking mids, yeah, give me the craziest fucking flavor you got. I want that shit to taste like fucking sherbet, you know. But now since good weed is everywhere, I either do originals, diamonds, which is just straight nothing. You don't even get the sweetness out of the diamonds, or I do the green sweets. I never do, and I don't think green sweets is an actual flavor. I just think it's fucking green, you know?
Yeah.
California banned fucking flavored tobacco like 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So my favorite way to consume the marijuana is in a Swisher Sweet blueberry or grape fucking blunt wrap. And I would if I could smoke like 2 of those a day, I would, versus like 8 joints. But they smell like absolute ass. My wife hates the smell. I don't blame her, but it's like that's what I would smoke if I could only smoke one thing for the rest of my life. That would be it. But in order for me to do that, I would have to drive down to Tijuana or to Las Vegas, the closest 2 places that would sell them, and then bring them back.
Why can you not get flavored Swishers in California?
No,
wow.
because they say that it's like advertising and appealing to kids, and I can see that. I understand that. Like bubblegum flavor fucking tobacco, grape flavored tobacco, like that, versus like a Black and Mild, or versus something that's maybe like a cigar, right? Like there could be various fermented, qualities that could be sweet or vanilla or whatever. So it's like it's frustrating because it's like, but at the same time, like I can understand like the thought processes that led to that decision.
Man.
I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes. I quit back in 2020, and I'm glad I did. But it, you know, I just use that money to buy weed, just Willie Nelson approach.
Yeah, no, I used to be a pack a day smoker myself.
Shit, that'd be $13 a day or $14 a day here in California.
Yeah.
I think it's going to. I don't know. I have like so. I'll have to ask the gas station attendant. Last time I asked, it was like $13.50 before tax.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think for $8-9 a pack here though, so it's not too much better here.
I when I was smoking a pack a day, it was 4 1/4 on base.
Right.
And so like I do a pack a day sometimes too, you know, and didn't think twice about it.
Yeah, I never like smoked cigarettes, but man, when I was a little stupid ass fucking teenager, like, trust me, at a party, I would love myself a little wood tip Black and Mild.
Yeah.
It's just a machine rolled cigar. That's really all that is.
That's all it is. Yeah.
I mean, I do the same. I did the same thing too in high school.
Yeah.
Fucking felt like a G.
Exactly, man.
Bro, with my fucking cigar, bitch.
I actually just ordered about 35 cigars online, and a good selection there. So we're gonna fill my humidor up and see how those work out. I don't know.
Well, they're not bad, and the thing is, if you know, I didn't get older and realize that Black and Miles were what all the fucking meth heads fucking got when they fucking scrounged together 4 quarters. I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to be involved with this. I don't know if I want people to think that about me. Fuck. I mean, I'm sure I've given people change at the gas station. They instantly go in and buy a Black and Mild. It's like, I mean, I ain't mad at you, but fuck, you know.
Right. Oh, are we running any special livery for this?
We're gonna have to get one. We could. I don't know, because we got the Aventus. We may be able.
I want 24 hours of the green hell, you know, because that's what it's gonna be.
I'll unless Darby wants to. I might be able to whip something up.
Use that lime green color I like as the primary color because it's green.
He's addicted to the green. He's addicted to the green.
But I'm sure I just want to see as it rubs off onto the course how green will make the actual course, you know. I like it. Honestly, it's a good accent color. Anything other than that, it's too. It feels too. I don't know how to think of it. Almost cartoony. It makes it look like a simulator and a computer game, and I'd rather it look more like a livery you'd see true to life. And the last two were absolutely fucking nailed it, you know, just spot on. Like I could see that on the actual track, and they didn't look like it was, you know, a livery that's in a computer game. It was an actual, like, really.
Yeah, right.
Because like those solid bright colors, like it just, you know, when you do that, it just makes it look, you know, like a game. Or not, you know, not real.
But fellas, it is getting pretty late here, and I'm gonna try to get to work a tad bit early because I'm gonna take the kids to a park after I get off tomorrow. So I'm probably going to call it a night here. Appreciate you guys joining me for practice, though.
Yeah, man.
And I'm feeling pretty. I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling pretty good. 2.5 seconds off my fast lap, so 8:22. I mean, you guys, Darby had a massive improvement. And Darby's a lot like me. He just gets stronger as the race goes. So, I mean, I'm sure he can definitely hit
Left
fucking
side,
high
clear on the
220s,
left.
maybe even mid 220s, you know, as he gets, you know, more laps and more confidence going. So I think we're in a good spot. I know Thomas isn't going to be there for the start, but I'll talk to Thomas and just give him, you know, the same talk we'll have before the race of, you know, just reminders. Like I was telling Thomas, and maybe Darby was there, I'm driving like 85% the whole fucking time. There's no reason to fucking push. I'd like to just keep my lap times. Like, if that 8:22 actually, like, I felt like there's some places I still could have given it more, but like that's good because now I feel like I might be able to keep an 8:25 consistently, and I know that I can, you know, keep it clean on an 8:25. So that's kind of what I'm gonna go for, is if I can keep in the 8:25 range, and if that pace allows me to not pick up any incident points, that's where I'm gonna aim for. And I think that everybody needs to kind of find that lap goal of, like, you know, because everybody knows they're fast laps, and we're not trying to hit our fast laps. So, you know, as you guys are you guys down to get some more practice tomorrow?
Yeah, it's the last full day before the race.
Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow I'll host another hosted. We'll get some more practice in. But yeah, just really kind of think about, you know, what pace you guys are at, you can run comfortably at, because that's all I care about. Like I said, this is the one track, especially in our split range, we do not have to worry about pace whatsoever. You know?
I'd say pretty reliably, safely 840s, and that's like that's kind of chillaxing. That's probably driving at like 90, you know, maybe 85%. Fast for me would probably be 830s. Fast, clean laps. Not like driving dirty laps are going to make me quicker. But you know, if I'm pushing, I could probably see low 820s. But you know, if there's slow cautionary spots, then I would say I expect 840s, 845 pretty consistently for safe conservative laps.
Yeah, and that's one thing where me and Pax, when our success, when we started getting those wins and all those podiums and shit, that's one thing that I really tried to fucking get through his head, and he finally bought into, is that endurance races aren't a race of pace. It's consistency. It's getting the strategy and sticking to the strategy if you can. Obviously, shit might happen. You might have to switch up, but the one race that we had a perfect race where everything went perfect, we won, and then all those other races, they were near perfect. There might have been a moment here or there where, you know, something went wrong. Not a big deal, but yeah, I mean, we were living on the podiums there for a minute, and if we just do that, bro, like, this race is purely fucking consistency. People are gonna be losing it all over the place. Like, I bet, dude, we could fucking run 9-minute laps. And if we did not get any penalties or any damage, I bet we could win off of 9-minute laps. Because
that's a bull. I don't know, man.
Bro, you would be surprised. Like I said, in the majors, that's not even official, so you don't get dumb fucks. Like, you got to pay $40 to get into the majors. We crashed 4 times, got 16 minutes of damage, and still got P2. And that's because P1 literally crashed out twice, multiple laps up. So they
I mean,
held
it can happen.
that wasn't purely paid, because that's you also gotta think like we're not racing with a single goddamn superstar, bro. Not a single goddamn superstar
that we know of, because there could be somebody who queues up 3K I rating with a 200 I rating, partner. They'll average out
that is true. But even still, let's say that we're running, because I think the fastest you can get is maybe like 809 or somewhere around there. Let's say that these people are running in the mid teens. The fastest guys are running in.
Fastest I saw was like 805, and that was from like a 6K driver. So
okay, so let's say in ours we're 18s, right, and we're averaging 830s. I mean, that they're literally going to take hours to catch us, bro. This isn't a 2-minute lap.
You're not wrong.
It's an 8-minute lap. It's an 8-minute lap, and if we're losing 15 seconds per lap, let's see here. So 15. It's going to take 4 laps to even get a minute.
Yeah.
So 4 laps to even get a minute. That's fucking 32.
And you only get 8 laps in a tank.
Yeah. So exactly, they're going to pit. So like it's going to be even longer than that. It's gonna, for us to be lapped, we can definitely be lapped on mistakes, but for us to be lapped on pace, it's gonna take the lead car to also run absolutely fucking perfectly at optimal laps, which is not gonna happen in this race. It's just simply
traffic and otherwise,
exactly, traffic, all that shit. So it's just, we really got to focus. Like I literally do not care how slow anybody goes, as long as we're keeping it clean. As long as we're keeping it clean, not getting those instant points, all that, like we'll definitely finish good. I have no doubt in my fucking mind.
I'm optimistic. I'm still worried about hitting the incident limit, especially because it's 255. Like you look at that, and I think that's, like we were just talking about the math. It's like 11 an hour,
right?
Which turns out to be just over 1 a lap. It's like 1 1/4 a lap. That you're averaging, or like 1 1/3 a lap. So, and that's that. So, if you get any more than 1 incident a lap, you're we're on the track to fucking hitting those incident counters by the end of the race. And that's the one thing I don't want to do, is get DQ'd an hour 23, because it's 100%. As you know, it's easy to hit a fucking 1X several times around here,
right.
And next thing you know, it's like you banked 6 X's in 1 lap, and you're like, fuck, we still have 22 hours left.
Right. And that's right here, because a good example is, I mean, you saw me at Sebring. I had 1 instant point through like maybe like an hour and a half, a little bit over, racing in that opening segment. It's just like in an official dog, I was finishing my officials with like 10 plus instant points. It's really just the mindset. And at this point, like, you could probably, name out the parts of the track that give you problems, right? And, I have certain tracks that, maybe a section gives me problems. Just go 80%, go 75%.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares if you lose 7, 8 tenths in that corner? Because if you hit that wall, as you know, it's gonna be 15, 30, whatever, however many minutes is gonna be, and that's also why I want to start. And this isn't against anybody, but I mean, I saw what happened with Dean and your guys' Bathurst. That's why I want to start, because I think that I don't even think, I know as long as we don't get caught in a clog up, that's what I'm scared of. Getting caught in a fucking clog up at the start of the race. As long as we don't get caught in a clog up, bro, I know I can have a
Now,
very clean opening stint.
Are we thinking of all doing single stints or double stints, or kind of what are we thinking? We haven't really sat down and chatted about that so much. And I mean, if I have any say in it, I think singles would be smarter, because this should beat you up, man. Like what, like full stint around here, and you feel it.
I think definitely to start the race off, I think everybody who is here should just open up with a single. Just start us off with a single, and then so that would be you, me, Darby, and Dean. Start on a single. Just get our feet wet, all that other stuff. Then I might come in for a double after we get all our singles, just because, like I said, I have to get my allotted time done in the first 12 hours.
Because that'll be like 7 p.m. my time. If you start, and then let's say I go, Darby goes, Dean goes, and then you go again, that's been 4 hours roughly.
Right.
And so if the race starts at 4 p.m., 4:20 Pacific Standard Time, that means it's 8:20 p.m. In the evening my time. So whatever that is for you. So you sit down at a double, I think it's like 11:20, 11:30. You sit down for a double, then I know you also have the kiddos that are probably going to be going to bed by around about then. Hopefully they're asleep and your focus can be here. You get that double done before you get too tired. And then then I follow up with one, maybe Darby, and then your boy, what's the UK guy, Thomas. He comes in probably. He's going to be waking up around about that time. So if we each do a cycle of us, with you running a double, I don't know how Darby would feel about running a double. Me personally, I think it's a bit much. So if I could just run singles, I'm okay with that.
Right. That should be no problem at all. Just obviously that means your stints might be a little bit, spotted
that's
here
fine.
and there. But if you're fine with that, then I have no problems, doing singles, and we'll try to get, if it's schemable, I would love to give everybody a U3, you Dean, and fucking Darby a decent break if we can scheme it in there.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll lock in on that singles to start off, and then probably a double after that. And then so that means if you go second, Darby goes third, Dean goes fourth, so that's 3 hours right there, and then maybe we could have Thomas come in. That might be what we do, because that would give you and Darby both like a 3-4 hour break, I believe. If we had Dean run the singles last, and then I came in for a double, and then Thomas came in for a single after me, that'd be like a 4 or 5 hour gap.
Also keep in mind, Darby and I are both West Coasts, and so it's like that. Our second session is going to be early evening for us both.
Right.
And so it's like, and then for Thomas, that's probably going to be pretty early morning. So we might not even consider him even getting into the car until after 10 hours into the race. So if there's the four of us, we each run a single, and then that puts us 8 hours into the race. Maybe one double or two doubles get put in there, that puts us at 10.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I know Darby's grabbing some food right now, so I don't want to speak on his behalf. Let him see what. But I will mention real quick on Dean. He had the mentality of, if there's a car in front of me, I'm going to catch him and I'm going to pass him. And that really showed in his performance. Like, thinking back, on it, that makes so much sense that was his mentality. So maybe give him some direction for, like, hey, this is the mentality that we need to have here.
No, 100%. Dean is the person I'm most concerned about, and I'll get him on track. Like I said, Pack Pax and Dean are two sides of the same coin. I've dealt with this. Fucking talented young kids who are just fucking impatient and ready to fucking go. You know,
I think he'll be able to put in some work, and I I gotta share this story because this